text
I
thread.
saw something. I wasn't sure what it was.
It's a tree, like a branch of the tree. I have these big, giant pecan trees in my neighborhood or around the house. Shipped. Did I order something on Amazon?
We're live, Jesse. Just
what's going on, people? So the tree, a
yes.
branch from the tree collapsed and fell on like my carport last night. I was like,
just randomly last night.
Just windy, just random. Like what the? And so it's kind of half hanging off. And when I went outside this morning, and I'm like, man, I almost use it as an excuse to like not go demo the house. And I looked at it as I yanked it over. I was like, damn it, I can make it out. I'll go do my work.
Anyways. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Who's that? Who's on there?
Jamie.
Hold on. Oh, Jamie. No, Jamie, I owe you a call. Look at her. She's like a. Yeah, is that like a CG generator?
I don't know. Uh-oh, here comes Armando.
Armando's back in the States from being out in Europe over
the
or so. Super fancy.
Yes.
Oh man. So we have a live stream tomorrow.
I know I've been like out this week. My brain is completely like checked out. So I think we have a live stream in the morning. I saw some pictures of some baby's feet, and that's about all I know, Jess.
Yes, yeah. Look. We got Maria Martin saying, "What are y'all doing?"
Buddy, you forgot Buddy.
Where's Buddy? Oh, I did miss him.
He's right above it.
Buddy says, "Dang it, he caught us." And then we got Mr. Brian.
Dude, Brian, he's got my energy. Like I have energy. Yeah. He's like off the charts.
Yeah. So the baby.
What are we talking about tomorrow?
The baby's feet. So we're going to be talking about my engagement party. Now that
how do I not know this?
I'm joking. No, so tomorrow the name of our conversation is the baby steps. What it's actually like doing the damn thing. And actually it was Maria that dropped that like baby step idea in the after party. I was like, oh my God, and it stuck. Oh, look at that. We got Armando Salazar saying, hi, guys. I'm the other Armando, not the real one. That's funny. So, and like the point that Maria made, and thank you, Maria, for dropping that, was, a lot of times people talk about baby steps and they think small steps. And she's like, but also think about the clumsiness, the falls, the little baby, like, awkward, off balance, hanging on the wall.
Yes, when we fail, when we like screw up. Yes. We got Jesse. You're gonna get to talk a lot tomorrow.
You know it. We got Vince says, "Yo, what's up? What up,
Good
Vince?
Morning. Good afternoon. Good evening."
And then look, the tuna fans. We got that's Armando again saying, "What are you doing here, the Californians?" So yeah, like I think, one thing we started the conversation the previous conversation was on like do the damn thing. And that is my style, right? That's my strategery all the time. Yes. Just do the damn thing. Whatever it is, do the freaking thing. And the truth is when you do the damn thing, it is clumsy
and messy and ugly. Right? Very messy.
But I really think that people get the impression that it's not that way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because what they're seeing from the outside, like you may try something and all they're seeing is like the result of what you tried. They're not dealing with like anything that internally, whether you're what you're struggling with or some things that maybe they may be seeing the third try and they didn't see that where you just fell flat on your butt or where like you got knocked down and you were struggling on, okay, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. They didn't get to see all that. They just get to see like that like a product of something to go, man, like they got it going on, and they've got their stuff together and all that, and they don't get to see all the other stuff that kind of maybe led up to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I think it's important that we have that conversation because we got a bunch of people that have ideas that want to do something, that have been like chewing on it, stirring, massaging it, like, and are on the cusp or on the verge of doing it. And if they stumble, they may think it's because they suck.
Yes.
Right.
Sometimes they may think it, or also the people around them may make them feel like they suck.
Yes, absolutely. And the fact is, that's how it is.
That's how you get it done.
Right. That's how you get her done. Oh, look, we got some party animals. Maria says, yes, I've been a pot stirrer my whole life. We got Felipe Engineer Manriquez. And then we got Miss Sneha. What's going on, sister? Hey, folks, she says. She's awesome. I owe you a response. The answer is yes.
What? Okay, I'm just gonna say going forward at 7:40 on Friday night is when we're doing pop-ups. I don't think we've ever gotten this much engagement.
We have not, but you know why, Jen? Because all of these people are responsible professionals. They're not slackers like
They're not doing it during business hours.
Steve Martin says, #NoBS C-suite in the house. Jen, I got another one on you.
Oh, I'm so mad right now because I know what you're going to say.
Person, baby.
I know you're going to New York next week. I'm not just so mad. I'm just, it's not fair.
It's going to be awesome. Oh, man. Felipe says, nighttime is fun time. That's right, baby. So yeah, I think, I'm hoping, I think in some part that people will share their experience of like what doing the damn thing actually looks like in the early iteration. And I hope it also will give the tribe members and other folks that are like on the, in that space to like, okay, it's okay to be funky, right? It's okay to be messy and slippery and goofy because that's what it is. I mean, I really don't know anyone that has launched, like done something for the first time or launched their idea and like that first pass was, that's it. That's the standard, rinse and repeat. I'm just going to keep doing exactly that. Like nobody does that.
Well, how many things that are so like amazing, like that was the idea when they started, that, like they've got it fully vetted. They know the end result. They know what's going to happen, and then they're just working towards that. Like most of the time, it's that idea or that one little thing that, okay, I'm just going to try, but then it turns into something else, and then in the end, they're just like, crap, that was never a part of the plan. Like,
yes. Well, and then there's the opposite. So first, I actually just came to mind one person that I know that they had this idea of perfection and they put it out into the world the first time. That was my mom. After that, I don't think it's ever happened again. And Jamie Knox says, no BS OGs in the house, in the hizzy, baby. Hey, what's up, girl? And then Steve says, say it again, Jesse. I said it, baby. I said it. But so you made a point, right, of how that iterative thing is. I've also been on the other side of it, of like outline the perfect plan and all the things,
the script, the
perfect script. And then when I put it into play, the forces of nature, like human beings, are saying, no, let's go. Like, no, it has to be, it has to, it must, it has to, it must. And what ends up happening is like I never could incorporate the value, like the people that the thing was designed for. I did not account or integrate their desire, the value that they were seeking. And because I was fighting it all the way through, I hated it. Like I hated it real quick because why can't they just leave my thing alone? And so whatever that is, I think it's important that we talk about that.
Well, that plays into, and we can talk about it tomorrow, but it plays into that like self-serving versus other serving, like how things, when you're doing things and you're putting them out there and you're trying them, if it's purely for self, like you said, you have the script, you know what should be happening, and when they're not conforming, then like it's a fail because they're wrong, versus, hey, I'm doing this to serve others and putting ideas out there and then watching them, kind of mix and getting feedback and grow and stuff. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I think that's it. And ultimately, you said something I think that's super important as well, is yes, there are people that are going to talk smack, right? Hate is going to hate. That's what happens. And there are people that won't. So why choose the people that are going to hate? Why surround yourself with them when you can surround yourself with people that are going to say like, hey man, like I ain't going to tell you like it's beautiful, but I am going to tell you that if you did these things, it would be better or closer to what you're trying to achieve. And I think
my
that's
philosophy.
Tell me.
Is if they're making comments about something that you're doing, they're paying attention.
Girl, you already know where I am on that. Like,
I'm just saying.
I was talking smack, like about who? About you. Awesome. Why? Because I'm on their mind. They're thinking about me, and I like that.
Oh, it's gonna be we're gonna have fun tomorrow, Jeff. All of y'all that are on here that are showing up tonight, make sure you're on it. Yes. 8:00 in the morning.
Look, Sneha says the answer is yes. LOL. Thank you. Of course, girl. Folks, if y'all haven't connected with her, you need to. She is continuous improvement leader. She's an awesome person. I got to talk to her. I'm going to be talking to her. I think I owe her.
Like she reached out after she talked to you. Like you sent her.
Yes.
You connected. Yeah. So we still have to schedule a call.
Yeah. She's awesome. Look. Maria says, if they're talking about you, then it means you're leading. Well, I've read another thing. I don't know if I read it. Now if I see it on TikTok, I count it as having read it. Because, I'm just an intellectual like that. They're like, why would you take the criticism of somebody that you never sought advice from?
Yes. Like if you would have asked them for advice, why do you care what they're saying?
Gives a shit. Exactly. Now it does. Now here's the other truth. Okay. Like it does sting, right? When people,
yeah,
it stings. It burns a little bit, and that's okay. Like yes. let it roll, man. Like you don't need to assimilate that perspective. You could just keep on. Oh, look at that. Philip Seller says, OMG, Jesse. Yes, OMG.
But I think it's good for us to talk about that, even though we show up the way we do and we are saying things that are very truthful in the way that we believe and the way that we live, that doesn't mean that like we don't get our feelings hurt. And that doesn't mean that we're not like everything bounces off of us and that it doesn't seep through and get to us. Like, that doesn't mean that.
No, like reciprocal propulsion. I believed it was going to be a good thing. And when everybody showed up that first time, like, I hope this doesn't blow up. And it turned out to be amazing. So, that angst and that fear of failure and fear of failure. I was thinking about this the other day and we'll jump into it some more. It's not failure that I fear.
What is it?
It's the judgment.
Yeah.
It's the judgment, the loss of credibility, right? That's what I fear. Mm-hmm. Not the failure. That's what I fail all the goddamn time. But when people know I do, when people see it,
it's how they react to it.
It's how they respond to that.
Yes.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't know if that makes a big deal to anybody, but to me, it's like, yes, I must fail more in my closet where nobody could see.
But now, no. So obviously, even though it's something that bothers you, you're still like, Jesse, you are out there. Like you're not only going, I got this idea. You're like, I have this idea and I need everybody to tell me what you think. So you're like, no, you're like going full speed ahead to that fear, which is like awesome.
Oh yeah, because right, like one, I know that whatever nugget brain fart idea I have, it's gonna be better when I invite people in.
Yes.
Like I
We're gonna
know
talk
that,
about that for sure.
right?
That's a big deal.
So that's why idea, boom, let me put it out there so that people can, respond to it, and I respond to what they say, and then go that way. Two, when I share it, people will remind me, like, hey, what happened to that thing? Like, oh yeah, well, I opened my mouth too soon, or whatever. Like this mental health webinar on August 11th. I've had that idea for a while. I was sitting on it to make sure some other things like played out the way I wanted them to play out on the back end. And talked to my therapist, and she's like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Okay, boom, let's do this thing. And of course, I went and put the polls or whatever out. And then I went back and said, hey, like, what's the name of this? Like, hey, it's going to be webinar style. Like, is that kind of like, probably should have talked to him a little. So I'm going to have a call with him on Monday to, talk through what that's going to be like. But I think it's going to be awesome.
Two things. One is we're gonna ask the tribe stuff tomorrow. So if you're on tonight, you get a sneak peek of what we're gonna ask, so you have a little more time to think about it. But Jesse, I think one of our questions tomorrow is like, and I'm gonna get credit for all of these, but like, what is the one thing that you've been holding on to that you've kind of been hesitant of, that if you knew you couldn't fail, you would like go do it tomorrow? So that's gonna be a question tomorrow morning. So be ready. And then the other thing is I'm going to tell everybody, if you don't want to do it and you don't even want to think about it or even maybe potentially do it, do not tell Jesse. do not tell Jesse.
Why not?
He is I'm telling you, if you're just like not sure, but you kind of need a nudge, then tell Jesse, because it will happen. It will happen.
Oh man, yes, that is my favorite thing to do.
I know.
You know what? Oh, Christine scheduled her vacation.
Woohoo! That's amazing. Oh, well, that's such a big deal.
So huge. Look. Homework.
He loves my homework. What are you talking about?
You know what, Jen? I think we probably need to switch to evenings, because look at. I know,
it's crazy. We even got Jake on. Like, Jake never shows up.
What's up, Jakey? Miss you, my man. Hope you're doing
yes. Yes.
Oh,
from now on, obviously, evening pop-ups are the only ones we can do.
People are like
it's like a show, and it's only the pop-up.
Wow, this is awesome, man. Thank you all for look at that. We got okay, Sneha and Steve, y'all need to settle down over there.
You're taking love away from Jesse. I already knew it.
I'm joking, y'all. All right, Jen. So last thoughts before we get ready, because I gotta have my 13 and a half hours of sleep before I go live. Like, that's part of the contract.
Okay, well, hopefully I get the link for tomorrow morning prior to like 7:29 and 30 seconds for us to do some prep.
I'll send you the link here in a little bit.
Okay. Just a second. Let me see that. Final thoughts is I'm super excited to dig into some of the things we were talking about today, but I just think this is going to be a topic that's going to resonate with a lot of people. So make sure if you're on tonight, which there are a lot of you and we see your names, make sure you show up tomorrow morning at 8:00 Central.
8 a.m. Central. We will be on the LinkedIn, on the YouTube, on the Facebook. On LinkedIn, we'll be on both the NoBS page and Jennifer Lacey's personal page. And that's actually where we're getting a lot of this action from.
It's because of me?
Yeah, just because of you, Jen, believe it or not. Yeah, and I mean, hell, we got people coming in from the YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn on both pages. So yeah, we gotta do a process improvement here. So there you go. Bam, look, Steve Martin says the problem simply stated: CST live streams no go. I don't know what that means.
Central and he's in Eastern, which you're going to be next week.
Yeah. Got it. Duh. I'm not good with those acronyms. All right. Well,
Okay.
Jan already let y'all know. Y'all got a sneak peek. Teachers' pets that showed up today. The homework is going to be that one thing, right? If you
Mhm.
knew you couldn't fail, what would you try?
And I'm owning all of the responses. I'm getting credit for all of them.
Oh, you're using them for the emotional
For that
bungee
emotional bungee jumpers, I'm gonna win.
cheater. Major cheater. I love it. It's good. Oh, look at that. We got
Hello,
from Gambia.
national.
What's up? Yeah, international. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you in about 12 hours. I don't know what time it is.
Probably be not a good time, but hopefully.
Right. But we're here. So,
Yes.
all right, y'all. We'll see you in the
Okay.
morning. Oh, and did
What?
anybody even notice like the amazing